My main goal with these videos is to create a comfortable space where people just enjoy their time here. I like being honest about things, even if it's going to be deep or personal or stuff people usually avoid. But on top of that, there's other types of goals, which aren't the ideal emotional state I want my viewer to be in, but actually like number wise or success wise, like where I'm trying to go. I wrote a little note about it. Basically, the long term goal is music. Music is like the umbrella, but this umbrella has different states under it. One of those states is videos, but that state is only going to be half of the whole thing, maybe even less. If you look at the history of streaming and videos and all that, a lot of the people who are the top competitors, they're the people in the game right now. They're usually between the ages of 23 and 30, or might be like a little bit older, a little bit younger. There's going to be exceptions, obviously, but the average seems to be that. And then the biggest streamer is just 24. I'm only 19. So looking at it like that, in 4 years, I'll be turning 24. Here are my short-term goals from now until I turn 25. So for my career, I want at least one point within this like 4 year period to have 1 year straight of a video every day, at least somewhere. It might not be like the same channel, but if I have two channels, then I'll at least be one a day on either. Because with that much time, I could get so much done, like a crazy amount. I want to get two channels above a mil. With that much time, I think that's very doable. I also want to have a habit of posting on more than two channels. Like, that would be crazy. I foresee my music surpassing my videos in every way. I started making videos when I was like really young, but then music took over and music became like everything. I love music. That's always going to stay number one. So videos might be very good now in the short term, but it is the first footstep for music to play leapfrog and then take the grand finale. So I feel like in the next 4 years is when that will happen, right? It might still be like another 2, 3 years, but I foresee music pulling up and being like my turn, but it being even bigger than any video I've ever done. I want to move somewhere where there's a lot of other artists, right? Specifically music or content, but I feel like music would be prioritized. But it would just be so fun to have people like around me, like a lot of people, like live in like a hot spot of people. Probably not like LA like it used to be, but just somewhere good. And then imagine I'm at the point where I have so many videos out that at least like a ton of them are doing pretty well. And then it's all funneling into my music, which people are finally looking at like it's meaningful. And they're like, whoa, I really recognize something here. And then that's taken off. Then what I do, start streaming. That would be crazy. That would be like takeover mode. I got so much momentum going, I'll jump right into it. And then I'll use my connections from videos and music that I would have been building to get people on the stream, to boost the stream like crazy, to really make it go. And then boom, 24. Not even 25 yet. And then for myself, it's different. It's kind of sad how like anything cosmetic costs a lot now. I'm not just talking about like surgeries, I'm talking about like cool stuff. So I do gotta have that bag in order to really like experiment with that. But I do want that to happen. I think feeling freedom would be really fun. Get into the habit of, just feeling up. One of my happiest moments, I promise you, there's gonna be a day where you open one of my videos and I'm just smiling. In the background is different. It's not my house. I'm gonna be somewhere. That will be the day where I'm like, we're free, gang. So I think that would be really cool. A lot of the times when I go out on bike rides, which is something I really like doing, I get kind of bored because it's like the same setting every single time. But if I look at it long term, it becomes not as boring if I see it as stages, almost like a game when you level up. So where I'm at right now is just stage 0 or stage 1. So at some point there's going to be a stage 2, which is also going to feel boring by the end of it, which is crazy to think about. So sometimes when I'm riding my bike, I'll like close my eyes and imagine there's palm trees around me and there's like a ocean and like sand and stuff, and I'm in a whole new place. Stage 7 or something. So that's how I like to view the background, right? It's always going to be me, but this is like different stages. We're going to be hopping from place to place, and I think that's wow. It'll be like eras building. Like you're gonna have the house era. Like the fact that that could. That's what I'm going towards, game. Run it up. Subscribe if you want to see this all happen because it shall. Comment down below how cool you feel because you're here this early, and then like the video so other people get to join our little group before it takes off. And last but not least, of course, music. Blakey on all platforms. Blakey. Everywhere and anywhere. So run it up.